Smoking cigarettes on airplanes was banned 30 years ago. We all know it's because of the harmful effects on our bodies.
And today, people in healthcare, surprisingly enough, are dealing with some similar hazardous exposure in operating rooms.
A Metro hospital's leading the way, trying to change tools and technology to make an even safer environment for staff and you, the patient, during procedures. Fox 4's Reagan Porter explains.
Surgeons and nurses take measures all the time to protect patients and themselves with different products like this bunny suit. But there's one hazardous byproduct that has seeped past their radar: surgical smoke. Now St. Luke's Hospital is working to change that. Nurses at St. Luke's East are pushing for smoke-free operating rooms, opening the door to research regarding the dangers of surgical smoke.
We decided, even if we may not be able to do everything, we're going to start somewhere, and we're going to make our patients and our staff safe.
Laura Spa led a project at St. Luke's East that turned on the light.
This technology wasn't even around, and evacuating smoke wasn't even a thing.
Educating doctors and nurses with decades of experience and unfortunately exposure on the harm.
Bottom line, surgical smoke is burning flesh.
Nick McGinnis offers a product that evacuates surgical smoke.
There have been some nasty things found in surgical smoke. There are over 150 different types of chemicals in smoke, 16 of which are on the EPA priority pollutant list.
He took a steak.
I'm going to cut on just a piece of meat in here.
And cautery pencil used in about 85% of procedures across the nation to put into perspective just how much smoke a pen produces in only 30 to 60 seconds.
In the operating room, smoke can move at up to 40 miles an hour, so you're never going to see it actually accumulate, but you can in here.
McGinnis says the smoke put out in an operating room every day is equivalent to smoking up to 30 unfiltered cigarettes. Stryker's tool works against that.
It evacuates surgical smoke directly at the surgical site before anybody in the room can be exposed to the hazardous smoke.
Right now, only 2 states in the country, Colorado and Rhode Island, have laws requiring smoke evacuation from operating rooms, and those have been added in the last 18 months.
I think that definitely helps put pressure on the hospitals all across Missouri and Kansas to be able to make that change for the good.
Spa says what also puts the pressure on, seeing colleagues struggle. She blames surgical smoke.
I have been around surgeons who have experienced the harmful effects. In fact, surgical nurses are known to have a higher incidence of respiratory problems, and there can be cancerous links to the surgical smoke.
She herself battled cancer last year, not due to surgical smoke, but Spa says if there's any way to prevent any kind of cancer, she's going to fight to educate and implement it.
You can make a difference and eliminate that risk. Do it.
Huddleston says St. Luke's is not completely smoke-free, but is headed in that direction as a system, also noting the difficulties in coordinating with operating rooms and procedural areas that would produce smoke. Reagan Porter, Fox 4 News.
And St. Luke's has received the Go Clear Gold Award from a national nurses group for its smoke evacuation initiative.
They are the only hospital in the metro area to get that recognition.